Okay, getting this keybed out is going to be a pain in the ass because, well, there's two there. It's really difficult to see how it actually holds in. We've got two things at the end there. Something has glued in here. That's some sort of stanchion thing. I mean, I've got another keybed here. Here's one we prepared earlier. It's come from an old organ. So maybe we can try and match it up and see what's going on. You see, first of all, that hardly moves at all, yeah. And it's also got the felt strip, which is considerably thicker on that one. Yeah, okay. So the keyboard is like that there. We've got this thing on top. There's a screw at the bottom there. There is a screw at the bottom there which is probably holding it in, but that's such a pain to get to. I mean, how are we going to get in here? Sorry for the camera work. That screw will come out there no problem, but that other screw is kind of like captive. Now, there's a bit of frame underneath it that can come. I think I get it. I think I get it. These two screws here I think have to come off. Let's have a look. But then there's a whole load of additional, put them up the top there so that I don't get them muddled. So that is loose there now, I agree. What about this one here? But there's a whole load of additional controllers going into it. Things you really don't want to break on the keyboard. And there's an earth strip going in, which is actually very loose, going towards the... There's an earthing strip going on to one of the modulation wheels. But they've done it in such a way that it comes off and then... But that's very loose there. So... Yeah, I think... What else we got here? So that's a little... That's lifting there, okay. And that's lifting that side. But there's other things holding it in there. Could it be these ones with the holes? I have to take this apart and have a look. Let me work it out and then I'll show you how I did it. So I think I got it. On the back side there's these little mounts here. Can we see in there? And there's a little screw with earthing cables going in, so just remember that. And I think as these come out, the keyboard as a whole wants to move more. Again, I'll put this up the top because this is a different screw. The earthing screws are smaller. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. There's a big one, lots of smaller screws. Yeah, but then have they been unkind and hidden stuff under here? That'd be really mean. Well, is that holding that on or what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the motherboard off, which I really didn't want to do. Let's do that. Am I going to have to take that off? Well, what's holding it on? Well, there's no screw in that one there. Either I didn't put it on or someone had been in here before and did put it on. Yeah, I think that's got to come off. This whole motherboard's got to come off, so let me get on with that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws to come off there. 8. Yeah, that order of magnitude. Then it lifts through this little hole here. There's a one of the stanchions. So you take it through there gently. Now careful with these wires. Now hopefully you can fold it back like that. And then it looks like we've got 3 more keyboard bits here. Let's get those off. Oh, and all the button controls are under here if you want to clean the buttons, which I might do given that I've gone to the trouble of taking it out. Now, quick inspection of this board. None of the caps look particularly bulged. They all look pretty good. They're a bit dirty. There's discrete components in there. There's the K4 that the ROM I got from Neil Johnson. He's a decent synthesizer guy. This one and this one I think is the final one, but there's still wires attached, so even when we got this off we haven't finished. Come on, you can do it. So I fixed the where is it gone? Maybe I can't show you. Yeah, maybe I can. No, I can't easily without moving the camera. What is the battery? You know, I have got a battery holder as well actually. I bought one, and this battery I think has been in there forever, and obviously when you change the battery you lose all the settings. The battery is just over here. Can you see that? Yeah, it's just in there. And I could find them and solder it on. I mean, it's a... Actually, no, it isn't soldered on. What am I talking about? It's a 2032. This one isn't soldered on. This one is removable. You know, I'm in two minds. I think I might get myself a 2032 at the supermarket or whatever. Plug that in and do it. I'll have to reprogram it, but that's okay. I think the MIDI was working last time I looked at it. So let's see if this keyboard comes out, and also let's see what else is on it. Right, we've got this. We've got this here and here. Are they removable? They are. And they're different sizes. What I'll do is I'll get a pair of pliers and I'll give it a gentle tug. Give this a gentle tug, get that out of the way. That's better, I think. That's it. So just lift the end up. Careful not to pull the traces or pull the wires out. I mean, if you did, you could probably make your own with DuPont. Now, yeah, there's only one way it can go in. That's nice. They've keyed it. So there's some keys there, which is good. I don't like it when it's anyone goes. Now, that thing is connected into there via what exactly? Oh yeah, okay. Let me move that to one side. Put that back there. So it looks like this piggybacks on the back. So if I unscrew, just here is a little control of something. It might be the aftertouch. I don't know. It says MI 052. It's going here somewhere. So let's take that out of the way like so. Put that down there. Right. Okay. And why won't you come out? I think you will. There we are, there we are, there we are. So we've taken away all the screws at the bottom. So we had to take this motherboard off. We've taken all the screws off there. They are smaller ones. I'll put them up the top here. And then the keyboard, when we remove the wires, comes out. So let's just put that to one side. Oh, there's a bit of weight in. Oh, hey, hang on. Hold on. All right, there's one more thing to do. This little track here, I can't bring it into view. Sorry, I'll show you what I did in a minute. So on the right hand side of the key bed, there's this little thing here, which is also keyed and goes into that circuit board that we took off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick it up to one side, pick this bit up. This is the heavy bit. I'm going to put the keyboard up there. Later I'm going to clean that off, but now I've got to look at the keys, because as we said, there is a bit of weight in them, like metal. Is that normal? No. So you see there's a little semi-weighted action. I don't know if you can see this. There's like a little bit, not necessarily lead, but metal in there. Oftentimes what goes wrong is the rubber feet here. You get a bad connection. The connections are good on this keyboard. What's wrong is that things move so much here. And the plan would be to put some of this felt in and also try and understand what's wrong with these keys. Why do they move here? Is there something in them that's missing? Okay, this is a quick video about how to get the keys off. It looks like you start from the low key side and there's a slightly wider gap, because I suppose because there's no key there should be a little key. Let me see if we can see this actually. There should be a little key in there, look. And because it's not there, we can push this down. Ow, sorry, I broke my hand and I can't do this very well. Because of this, we can, let me hold it like that so you can see it. We can push it down and then sort of wiggle it forward, down. Let me just get it like that. That's it. So I pushed it down there and I used my thumb to go in, and then it looks like it comes out like that, and that's it. So now we've got a spring and a key and a weight, and on the top here it says C, so they're keyed like C. One said C or F actually, that one says CC. Yeah, let me get it in view. That one says CC, the other one said CF. So this is the first key, yeah, and there's a lot of filth on it, so this is going to go in the dishwasher or whatever, yeah. And I'm going to put the springs in my trusty tub. Let's just make, what I do is a few more to make certain that they are the same, yeah. Oh, I said that, I just dropped the stupid spring, yeah. There it is, it rolled off. I didn't want to do that. I need like an Eskimo, what do they call it, vest on a kayak for my desk, yeah. There's a lot of dirt in there. So then this one here, we push it down, pull it, push it down. I really need something to push it from that side. What could be a bit of leverage? I don't know, maybe this screwdriver if I do it gently. Sorry, are we in shot? We are here. Let's push it down. No, I don't want to do it. How did I get that out like that? Okay. Some mechanism. There's a couple of little lugs. Maybe you've got to push them out a bit. Maybe there's a special tool for this, I don't know. Oh, that's it, okay. You just push it down and you have to give it a little bit of brute force and ignorance. Now this one again has a spring which can go in. Oh, I wanted to check it's the same. Hang on. I put it down here, didn't I? Yeah, they look the same to me. So that can go in there. And this one says BE. So they are keyed, if you pardon the pun. I'm going to start taking these apart. We'll try a black one because that's going to be slightly different, isn't it? Push it down. Oh, and just sort of pull it back a little bit. That's it. Okay, we're getting the hang of it now. Well, that's filthy. So the difference is that the white ones have got like a hole in a rectangle hole, and these have got like a fill. Again, that looks the same. That can go in there. This one says 7. It says number 7 on the top, yeah. So I think, and that goes in there like so it's together. So if all I have to do is to set up a bench somewhere else. I mean, to be fair, I could write it on the bottom with a bit of indelible ink. And I think I'm going to do that because if you do it whilst you're doing it, under here, who cares? It's not, you know, who cares? And I can put it on that white bit there, or grey bit. Then I know what key is what, yeah, although it might all disappear when I wash it. I'll make my mind up, but it needs a good clean. It's filthy, and then I'll try and work out with this felt. There must be 2 sets of felt because I saw one that was accessible. Anyway, okay, I'm going to get on with this. That's basically it. Well, I'll do one more, yeah? Let's do one more. So this one here is what? An E, isn't it? Because it's 2D. So we push it down like that. No, it don't want to come out. Push it down. Push it down and then give it a fairly forceful tug forward, yeah? Next one. And this one doesn't say anything, even though it's an E key. It does not say anything. Okay. So we had a C, a B. Oh, actually, what the hell am I talking about? Oh, that's an E, isn't it, idiot? That's an E. That's... So that's an A, isn't it? A sharp, B, C. So that was an A. Okay, sorry, I was not looking at the keyboard properly. If that's an A, I don't see anything that says it's an A. So that one doesn't say A on it, and I don't know, maybe there's been some replacement. That might be why the keys are so strange, yeah? Okay, I'm going to carry on with this. It's not very interesting. And yeah, take this apart, give it a bloody good clean up. Can you see all of the filth that's under there? Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. So a bit of alcohol and contact cleaner on there, and I'll make the video when I've got it all apart and update you. Okay, one note whilst I remember, it's much easier sometimes to take out the white key next to it, and then the black key comes out a little bit more easy. You see that? Again, all the springs look the same. Yep. Anything marked on these? No, they're just generic black keys, I think. So all the black keys look the same. This one here says CF. So there's let me show you what I mean. Yeah. So that one says C and that one says CF, but I suppose it's obvious because this has got the double bit next to it. So the one at the end has got the fat bit to it. Yeah? So I'll continue taking this apart, just a trick and tip as I found it. And there's these little things under here that go around it. I haven't seen them missing yet. There we are. But maybe take that one out, like I said, next to it. Oh, careful. So maybe I'll just take all the white ones out and come back for the black ones. CF, yeah, so CF and C are the only ones, and then these I think, oh no, that one's obviously different. Why is that one different? E, BE. So CF, BE, it makes sense because those are the ones where there's a tone, semitone between them rather. Those are the different ones, and I think all the others, let's take this one out at random, the A, and that doesn't have anything marked on it. A healthy amount of glue in there, look. So that's reassuring. They're coming off quite a lot easier than I thought actually. Once you get going, there's one or two that are complicated, but you start to be able to give it a little bit more violence. Yeah, this is definitely going in the dishwasher. I don't know if the dishwasher is a good thing for plastics, but it normally works for my other stuff. So nice hot cycle will get that clean. I'm just wondering if some of these... Ah! Look, we found a problem, I think. Can you see? I said about Cletus teeth. Can you see these things here? So you got the actual... That's what makes the note on off, yeah? And these get dirty sometimes or misaligned. There's a thing here that seems to hold the key on, and it's not on these ones. Look, it's gone missing. So my guess is they've fallen off, and I don't know whether... Again, I bought an organ a while ago. I bought two. I want to use the bass pedals to make a bass thing. I wonder if... No, these have got a different mechanism by the looks of it. They've got like a little clip there. So I might just need to use some heat shrink on these bits here. Heat shrink it on. And that might give it that little bit extra that stops the keys. And if that's the case, that would be brilliant. This is one of the best aftertouch keyboards that I've ever had, yeah. Channel aftertouch, poly aftertouch, the GMS2 down here is the business, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm excited now because I didn't know you could do this. Oh, there's one fallen off here, look. So that's what they look like, that. So that's fallen off, and maybe they fall off in transit or who knows, yeah. But that gives me something to work on. I have, and some of them are just not on very good at all. So I have a theory rather. I don't have a thesis. My problem, I can't say THs or Fs or whatever. Yeah, I should be German. Dan in Deutsch, das sind keine T und F or V. So I don't want to come. I'm getting quite excited now because I think I found the problem, and that would be nice if this turns out to be why this keyboard has been a bit iffy. Because you can't just like plug in the other keyboards, it doesn't work that way. It does with MIDI, but since the K4 is a nice keyboard, I didn't want to get rid of it like that. Okay, I'm going to continue with this, and I think I found a smoking gun. So one last potential tip: a fat screwdriver, flat, push it down, and then give it a gentle left and right. There. And I think that just gives you a little bit more leverage. Don't bend anything, just give it nice, gentle. That's it. Someone Ascot again, I think. Train strike, so they take the planes. Yeah, that seems to be doing the business here. Push it down, very gentle. It's a sort of twisting motion like that rather than leverage, yeah. Back and forth, 1, 2, push it down, left and forth, that's it, out it comes. Push it down, left and forth, push it down, that's it. Oh, cold, dropped the spring, but at least it bounced and I saw it, yeah. I mean, kind of weird my desk setup. Who has a better idea of how to stop gravity from working, like Raymond's what's it called, Ray's auto stuff where he has torch gravity. If someone knows how to stop that here, that would be great. I think some sort of desk, I like a walking desk, like a model train where you sit in the middle of it. That would probably work. I'd still end up dropping it down the inside of me. That's it. That's it. No, is there anything special about this one? No, it just says CF, yep. Okay, same with these then. Oh, actually they're much easier, they just sort of, oops, they just sort of come off here. I say that. No, they're not. Same sort of problem. There's so much filth in here, it actually it triggers me. Not all mine, I got this second hand for £60 I think a while ago, and I said I tapped up Neil Johnson with the Cambridge synthesizer stuff. He sorted me out a 1.4 OS for it, and it's a nice synth. Then I found I wrote some controller panels for it. Put that there. some controller panels for it. Actually I did, but I didn't do it very well. I did the K1 better than this. I never got round to it because I found Eddie Sin by Sean Luke that was much better. You know, fully featured. I did like doing the controller panel, but yeah, this has got filters and effects, although the zoom pedals I play with can make great effects on these things. It's so filthy, it's untold. It's probably been in someone's attic. Yeah, I saw a video for this, but it was all in German, I think, or maybe Polish. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, yeah, but it was still difficult to understand, so I thought I'd try and make an English speaking one in case you have one of these keyboards and you want to do a similar thing. So for me, I would have left it like this. It's just that the keys were not grabbing properly and they were just moving too much. But like I said, we found that we've got these little bits of plastic missing in some. Oh, what's that? That's another one, yeah. But I think some heat shrink round there would do that. I'll experiment with different amounts. I've got loads of it and I've got a hot air gun somewhere, so that will allow me to try and make it more stable. Ooh. There, that's off. So now this needs a bloody good dusting. The felt has got to go on. So where is the felt? It's underneath all this stuff, isn't it? Of course. It's in a white box. Where you gone, felt? Okay. Oh, it's, I never see it because it's there. So yeah, this can go along here, and then yeah, there's a whole load missing. Not, you know, enough that it probably made the difference to the others. But what I'll do is I will get on and do that. So this is, and then another part. Okay, these are pretty dirty, so they're going to come off. And I got an ultrasonic cleaner. I thought, why not? I'll tell the missus it's for her jewellery and I'll nick it. Let's give it a go in that.